Raven's Cry is just like Right to Help Retribution. So Raven's Cry. This game was supposed to come out 2 years ago. Then it was delayed, 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 and delayed again. This is the final product. A game that currently has a 30 on Metacritic and 31% on Steam. This is gonna be a good one. Okay, so Raven's Cry is an action RPG by Reality Pump, developers of Two Worlds 1 and 2, and set in the Caribbean of the 17th century. You play as the dread pirate Christopher Raven, as he goes on a quest to find the man responsible for the murder of his family. On your journey, you will also meet a lot of side characters, which will incorporate all the lovely stereotypes that you can imagine, like racism and misogyny, with every female character being a prostitute. As you can probably imagine, the story is pretty much shit. Just like in Two Worlds, you'll find yourself mashing the skip button just to get to some action. Also because it's really something we've seen a lot of times in video games. The side quests are either really short and stupid or really long and pointless, with horrible writing. The pathetic story gets a 3. Holy shit, does this game perform like crap. Not only do the graphics look outdated and worse than the ones in Two Worlds, but the performance. Holy shit. If you're lucky, you will get 50 constant FPS when inside somewhere. Otherwise, you will get some of the biggest frame drops ever. Just look here. Does this look playable to you? No? Well, that's because it isn't. Also because it crashed randomly for a total of 5 times. The environments and cities are uninspired, and the only character model that looks good is the main characters. All the others are incredibly unpolished. These terrible graphics get a 3 as well. Oh boy, there's a lot to talk about in here. Let's start with the basic controls. While moving through the environments works fairly well, the jumping is complete shit. It is exactly like in the original Castlevania games on the NES. You can't change your direction mid-air. You will find yourself falling many times when you don't want to. The combat consists mainly of sword fighting, and by that I mean mashing the light button attack. You can also shoot or kick, but that's just a waste of energy. You can upgrade your equipment and ship by finding the right merchant in the towns. But the equipment for your character is pretty bland, and upgrading your ship does bring many perks. However, the game's economy is really bad, with some items being incredibly cheap and others really expensive. As with most pirate games out there, the most interesting part should be exploring with your ship the 7 seas and ambushing Spanish schooners. Well, that isn't really what happens here. You can only control your ship when you're in battle. You have a huge, well, not huge, small map, and you must choose where to go. And naval combat is bad. Really bad. You have 3 types of projectiles to use in order to weaken the hull, the crew, or the flags of the other ship. You can aim by using the mouse scroll, but you will miss your mark most of the time. Handling the ship is just horrible. You never know if you're actually moving your ship sometimes, and that's not because you have destroyed your flags. You can also try and board the ship by completing a weird boarding process that is never explained well. While I was playing this game, I was downloading Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Sid Meier's Pirates, and Pirates of the Caribbean, which are infinitely better pirate games. The poor gameplay gets a 5, because it does have a lot of potential if fixed. This game is not challenging when you are on land. The fighting consists only of button mashing and the quests are really straightforward. The naval combat can be more challenging than frustrating, but has the potential of being fun if polished. The challenge gets a 6. Let's get the only thing good about the sound out of the way. The music. The music is good. It really is. I also like the cover for Amazing Grace that you can find in the extra contents. However, the sound in the game is basically non-existent. Be it swords clashing, characters running, ships fighting, there will always be something missing that will make the experience more unbearable.
Rhythm of you myself.
And that's without talking about the voice acting. It is not a case of so bad it's good, but actually terrible voice acting. Just listen here.
Oh no! Oh shit! It's Raven! Raven, what are you doing in Bridgetown? Listen, I know I owe you money, and I'll get it!
William Tyrell, I challenge you for the captaincy of this vessel.
You challenge me? You dare challenge me, you bloody sod?
I'm Captain Christopher Raven. I have the right of challenge by the rules of the coast.
Listen to me. You used to have a trader that dealt with Santorio. He ever talk about where they'd meet?
You're hurting me. You know we don't talk about what goes on with our customers. You better let me go before Maria sees you.
Who do you think sent me over here? Now tell me what I want to know. Well now, that wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks for the tip, Pete. You can keep the coin.
The sound gets a 2. There aren't collectibles or multiple paths to take in the game. The only real reason why you should replay the game is to find and complete all the side quests or unlock all the trophies and achievements. Other than that, there is no reason why you should come back to this game. The replayability gets a 5. What I said in the intro is true. This game really is the new Ride to Hell. Poor graphics and performance, unpolished gameplay, missing sound effects and terrible voice acting. I was really looking forward to this game, and it pains me to say that this will easily be my top 10 worst games of the year. It has potential for greatness, but for one thing that it does right, it does 20 more wrong. I don't recommend you buy this game, especially at the incredibly high price of $60.